The final day of the Sepang test saw teams fine-tune their setups, with 4 riders breaking into the 156s and Ducati dominating the timesheets. The Bologna Bullets ended the test on top, with Alex Marquez P1 after an exceptional display throughout the 3 days. His 156.493 on Friday was enough to fend off Pecco Bagnaia by just 7 thousandths of a second to top spot. On the other side of the factory Ducati box, Marc Marquez placed 5th, but recorded a hugely impressive sprint simulation, averaging 157.930 per lap over 10 laps. For reference, Bagnaia's average lap on his simulation was 158.243. The Bologna Bullets were clearly on form, with both the GP24 and the GP25 bikes reminding everybody that they are still the benchmark ahead of the new season. Yamaha also delivered a standout performance in Sepang, with Fabio Quartararo going toe-to-toe with the Ducatis on the timesheets, with the French rider also setting a new milestone for the brand. His lap time of 156.977 not only marked the first ever 156 at Sepang for Yamaha, but also secured him 3rd overall. The team also worked on a new chassis, some setup options and a new swing arm, although Alex Rins hinted that further modifications would be needed. Yamaha tested plenty, but not their V4 engine, which still isn't ready according to team boss Mauro Meregali. Honda made good strides across the 3 days, but acknowledged there was still plenty of work to do. Team manager Alberto Puig expressed cautious optimism, noting that their pace was improved over the previous year, but not quite at the level they desire. Johann Zarco finished the day in 7th, with Joan Mir in 8th, showing the potential for the Japanese brand. Over at Aprilia, Massimo Rivola expressed contentment with the direction of the work, given the absence of both Jorge Martin and Raul Fernandez, particularly in aero and electronics, though the CEO of the Noelle factory admitted there was more to be done at the next test in Buriram. Marco Bezzecchi was the highest placed RSGP in 9th, having gone through 61 laps of work on Friday, and the Italian cut a happy figure after all of his efforts. In Sepang, KTM worked on improving grip and stability, with new seat units and fuel tank modifications spotted on the factory bikes. Pedro Acosta continued to be the standout rider for the Austrian marque, finishing the test as the quickest KTM and the only RC16 to make it inside the top 10 of the timesheets. The Sepang test is now done and dusted, but we don't have to wait long to see MotoGP bikes back on track. Buriram in Thailand awaits on February 12th, where we will see plenty more innovations on show, so make sure you tune in then.